Sometimes I'm queasy when people talk about channeling because I'm not too sure what that is. And especially when people say they have truths to tell other people how to live, that always makes me nervous when people have, that kind of information sometimes. I mean, not talking generalities. So I'm not too sure what's going on in here. For me, it's more like I'm dipping into this large well. My experience of it is that there's just this large well, and language is part of that well. And sometimes it just comes pouring in. So before my right after my father passed away, I was just writing in my journal as I do most mornings, and I heard his voice, and he said, your mom's really in grief. They were married 56 years, and I would like to dictate poems to her in the next few months to give her consolation.
Wow.
I know, and it was really, there's the linguist in me was like, oh yeah, right. It's just your imagination because you're grief stricken and down and I was like, okay, well, thank you very much. Just let me write the damn poem. So here's what came through, and one of them. This is called No Light Shines. Even in heaven, no light shines as brightly as Susan.
Hmm.
The cosmos sing for you as the days pass, and I become the mountains and their longing for spring after long snowy winters. We are wed always like boat to harbor, even as I sail out to this vast sea of galaxy. You are always mine, beloved Susan. And the poems call out to you beyond the seams of angels to your tattered tears. Do not cry too long. Let that laughter of your love illuminate the skies, for I will always hear you.
Oh my goodness. I have tissue, and I'm glad I have tissue today.
You've got such a big heart. Yeah, but when that came through, there was a quality, and I can't remember. I think there's like 35 poems that came through, and they felt different. I do write poems, but there was a quality about them, and part of what it was they when we talk about alchemical language, to me, alchemical language has that ability to transform us. And you talk about quantum leaps, right? And alchemical language has that ability to, well, bring tears to us, right? Tears are alchemical in a sense.